make money with live photo shoots at home. Welcome back, everyone. Today's lesson takes advantage of the latest social media trend, live photo shoots from home. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Jodi, a New York City fashion photographer with over 20 years experience. This is the second episode in Jodi Jones Studios series teaching you how to make money from home with photography. This series' aims are to give fellow photographers outside-the-box tips and strategies on how to continue working during and after the COVID-19 pandemic. The outcomes of today's lesson will get you thinking about how you can turn your home into a makeshift studio and the benefits of promoting yourself during the course of a shoot. Right now, there's almost no better way to showcase your skill in the photographic arts than doing a shoot from the comfort of your own home live. Social media feeds dominated by live streams in one form or another has been a phenomenon over the past few months when people are in isolation. With this, it pays to give home shoots the consideration and planning they deserve, so you can give your paying client the best possible experience, showcasing their product or brand in the best way you can. So where do we start? How do we find prospective clients and brands who want to work with us? Well, in this digital age, there is no better advertisement than being active on social media platforms, multiple social media platforms. Most people and businesses have one or more profiles, so take advantage of this. I want you to approach brands that you want to work with, reach out to them through their social media profiles, and ask if they want you to do a guest takeover for their brand. This can be done in the form of a live shoot from your home. The big advantage is that there are no studio rental costs for the client. From a value perspective, the client pays you, the photographer, to show off their brand from the comfort of your own home. See, this creates an opportunity for efficiencies in your fees. The client always appreciates you saving them money. But the added benefit is that the viewers, they're already conditioned to seeing these home live streams on social media, since everyone's been in COVID-19 isolation. So brands advertising in this style of video have the potential of resonating more with their target audiences. It's a more personalized approach to the brand's marketing strategy. Let me give you an example. L'Oreal Paris hired Eva to color her hair from home. So it was a new way to show, here I am at home with gray hair, and I'm going to color it using this awesome product. Normally, we're used to seeing these beautiful, perfect models for the brand. Now, here was a way to show Eva in her own home environment coloring her hair. The same idea applies to us as photographers. There's something about brands working in this current climate that really resonate with audiences. So how do we broadcast? Well, one thing, when deciding which platform to stream from, there's really no single best option. In order to maximize your exposure to your target audience, it really pays to simulcast. That is, to broadcast your live content across multiple platforms, all at the same time. It's best to do this from a computer in lieu of a smartphone. That'll really give your client both the arrivability and the audience options they deserve. Your client's brand will likely have multiple social media profiles, active as part of their marketing strategy, so it pays to discuss with your client ahead of time exactly where they want their content to be seen. It's safe to assume that if they're paying you to shoot their brand, they want that footage to really reach as many potential customers as possible. Here you have a few options. OBSD and Lightstream Studio are really great software programs that allow you to broadcast to websites, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitch, Zoom, and other platforms at the same time. Now, there are many other live stream services out there, so you should research and see what would be best for you. Please note, it is worth asking your client if they will allow you to stream to your own business social media platforms. Although this is mutually beneficial as it gives them and their brand exposure while exhibiting the quality of your work to prospective future clients that would be tuning into your channels. Practice. To give your client a professional experience, it pays to do a few dry runs and mock tests well in advance. You know, it's good if you work out the bugs and kinks of your process, so test all of your equipment, review the video of yourself working, and optimize your home space so it works as a mini studio. Remember, even placement of camera, you really don't want a live stream for 4 hours of your back or your butt. I can think of no better disaster than being live on the day and not having your tethering software working for your camera, for example. Test and practice. Remember that your process and method are under scrutiny in these live feeds, not just the end results. It pays to conduct yourself in a professional manner, although it's great to have fun and energy, but always be aware of the cameras around you. You want to portray a knowledgeable, calm, and assertive persona during the live feed. Remember, you're in control of this shoot. Now, the client experience. Keep in mind that your client is paying you not only to produce photographic art for the brand, but to be their brand ambassador for the duration of the live stream. Be yourself and be authentic. The audience will form an emotional link with yourself and by extension, the brand, if you feel comfortable in your own skin. So have fun while working in a professional manner. Your own stream. Good communication is not only key between yourself, your client, and your models. If you're not working with models, perhaps you're working with still life. But don't forget that for the duration of the shoot, there are people watching your live stream. So play with it a little and break that fourth wall. Engage your audience, talk to them, and perhaps ask them to leave comments for you in the feed so that you may read them aloud live. This engagement through user comments has a dual purpose. First, it provides an interactive experience for those tuning in. And second, this enables you to make adjustments and changes to your stream on the fly of the suggestions of your viewer. But always remember, you're still in charge. So let's recap. We are living in challenging times. We cannot just go out and make the living that we're accustomed to right now, so we have to adapt. So take full advantage of the social media live stream phenomenon. There has never been a higher number of people using social media right now than in home isolation. I have a to-do list for you. As an exercise, go pick a small brand and practice writing a pitch to them. Write to them on social media with this pitch. Create a portfolio with a mock live remote shoot experience with their product or with a mock product, and send the client the mood board that you'll use for the live shoot and what you'll produce as your final images. The team here at Jodi Jones Studio really hope you found today's lesson helpful. More importantly, that you go out and do it, and that I was able to give you some skills to start considering how to make money from home with photography. If you haven't already, please refer back to our previous video in this series. And most importantly, stay tuned for our next lesson, demonstrating your craft.